beautiful Taurians, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your monthly reading for August 2022. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scarers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details and I'll never ask you for personal details either. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Taurians, this is your monthly reading for August. I'm going to get all of your cards first before I connect to the energy of the reading. But just to let you know, August might feel like a bit of a firework, as it were. There's going to be some major influences there by the passionate, fiery Mars and the electrifying and sometimes shocking Uranus. It can be a little bit of a bumpy ride. So together, these two make quite a flammable pair. And shortly afterwards, we do have Mars clashing with Saturn. You know, it can put a little bit extra pressure into the mix. Now, you may feel like you're taking 2 steps forward, 4 steps back when you're trying to accomplish something as you move throughout the month. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. And we've got the Devil card there as well. Just to let you know, I only take the uprights in this deck, just so you're aware. And also towards the end of the month, well, the middle to the end of the month, there is a little bit more easier energy and you will feel like you can breathe, okay? So just to make you aware why it may feel a little bit pressurized right at the beginning of the month for you. Planetary alignment is a little bit interesting, let's put it that way. Now, as we move through to the 21st of August, we've got Mercury, and it brings much better news. So there's some really excellent energy for you towards the end of the month there. Now, we do have that new moon in Leo. It's already occurred on the 28th of July. You should still feel that energy right up until the 12th of August. So this month, it's all about you shining your light, harmonizing your life, and harnessing that inner power. Time to get creative, time to get, you know, really energized as we move throughout August. It's a period where wishes are also granted. So as you can see, it's kind of like you moving towards your goals and your dreams, but feeling like there's setbacks in other areas of your life. So it kind of feels like you're being granted a wish, but at the same time, something else perhaps is being taken away. So it feels like a bit of a bumpy road in the first part of August. Now, we do have a full moon in Aquarius on the 12th of August. And that can be a little bit volatile too, because it involves a clash between the Sun, which is all about ego, and Saturn, which is in retrograde, and that's all about deconstruction. So it can mean that if there's anyone who tends to push your buttons, my beautiful Taurians, then, you know, there is a deconstruction of ego. And when people who are self-centered and things like that, when their ego is being broken, they can get a little bit grouchy at first. So expect a little bit of extra moodiness from some people. You know, if you're sitting in traffic and there's like a traffic jam, expect like road rage, things like that. So at least you know why people are extra this month. And also, we all feel a little bit of the pressure, but as it builds, it's a reminder from Spirit to use that energy to uplift and achieve rather than use anger, okay? So just so you're aware about the planetary alignments. If you're feeling like extra pressurized or extra annoyed at stuff, you can know that the planets are sort of playing a little bit of havoc with all of us. Okay, now I see actually a lot of success for you. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Wands, the Emperor, and we've got the Fool card. A little bit of anxiety with the Nine of Swords there. We're going to clarify that. Oh, they told me to go one more, so I will. No. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurians? What do they need to know? The Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so for you in particular, we have the 4th house activated right at the beginning of the month for you. That's all about your home life, the family, domesticity, how you, finish your chores, your duties, paying your bills, where also you feel like you belong. Okay, some of you may feel compelled to move if you feel like it's time for you to shake up your energy and go elsewhere. If you are moving, I see you moving closer to like a rural setting, because we got the Empress there and she's all about Mother Nature. So I see you moving somewhere that has a little bit more of a leafy feel to it, but not everybody's going to be moving, of course. I feel actually that you're looking at this, I feel like you're trying a lot to save your finances and get yourself into a really good position financially, because of course everything that's going on around the world at the moment, everything's rising. They're actually giving me the word rise at the moment in the water. Everything's rising, so I feel like you're securing your position or trying to put yourself in a really good position financially. I feel like you absolutely are. You've got Queen of Pentacles here, and this is all about the home space as well, so that really connects to your 4th house of where you belong, but also being really resourceful with your finances. Okay, and then we have the 10th house of career ambition, making your mark in the world and what you're known for. That's as we move throughout the month. Okay, now you have a lot of success, so if you are working or you're looking for work, there is a lot of success headed your way. If you are retired, I feel like if you're retired, you're actually thinking about perhaps traveling, or I feel like some of you may be even thinking about doing some sort of project or creative endeavor that you really enjoy, and making money out of it. I see you perhaps, or maybe even being someone who does freelance gigs from time to time. I feel like you're doing something that keeps you really active and still in the game, I see here, okay? Or you're just looking at protecting your finances and making your money secure and going a long way. Now, this is just a little side note for everyone out there. I'm going to be doing a specific reading for people who have retired, because there's a lot of comments in the box below saying, hey, this is something that we would really love. So it would be a great idea. I'd love you all to put your like a message in the comments box below, just to let me know what it is you'd like me to focus on. So I'm going to do one for each sign as well. I'm going to incorporate it into the monthly sort of readings. You'll have your own one. Okay, so if you're retired and you do want that, let me know in the comments box below and let me know what you want me to focus on. Let's move on to the energy for you, my beautiful Taurians. We have the Hermit Energy. So very philosophical this month, really thinking about what you want, where you want to be, how far you've come so far. The Hermit card is a card of introspection and enlightenment. Okay, so I feel like you are very much focused on success. If you're in a career or you're working, I mean, this is, as you can see, we got the Wheel of Fortune here. Things are turning in your favor, and we got the Six of Wands. Some really great news is coming on in that may make you feel like keeping it to yourself. You may actually, not tell anybody that you've got some really great stuff going on because you're waiting for the right moment. This may cause you to have some sort of new start. But the Hermit Energy, I feel like you've been working really hard in silence. The Hermit is someone who withdraws. So you may have been feeling like you needed to have no distractions recently, or you've gone off grid. I feel like you're focusing on something and you're reflecting on the path that you've taken. And when the Hermit goes into Hermit mode, it tends to mean you're feeling a little bit like exhausted or jaded with the world. the world is a crazy place right now. I mean, I always say this has always been crazy, but it just really has amped up crazy in the last 2 to 3 years. So I feel that you maybe have been absorbing a lot of that energy, and you just needed to sort of kick back and say, no, you're shutting down and sort of going off grid in order to regroup your energy, focus on you time, and renew your sort of vitality for the things that you love doing, because they give me that word vitality. Now the bear tends to represent endurance and strength, and you have a lot of that, my beautiful Taurians. In your career, I see you going from strength to strength. Some of you may be thinking about opening up your own business or becoming an entrepreneur, or you are one. Some of you may think about doing a creative collaboration with somebody, because we do have the Empress and the Emperor here. If you're looking for love, you're in solitary energy, I do feel like you have the potential to meet somebody new, and you're going to be messaging someone new. It's going to be surprise, because we've got the Wheel of Fortune involved, which tends to mean a lucky surprise or karma, destiny intervening to align you with somebody. So I feel like there is a divine counterpart union here. If you've already met your person and you're with your person, I feel like you and this person may be having a new start in some area of your life. There may be a little bit of a worry about finances, but I see that actually you're going to put yourself in a really good position, and it's all fine. Now, the Hermit energy, as you can see, we've got the star there. So I feel like this is you going deep within for clarity, trying to get some answers on certain areas of your life, which it will all be revealed to you in the month of August. So you are going to get very clear on things. If you've taken some time out to heal, I feel like, you know, there is good news in that you will release the things that no longer serve you, especially since we have the Devil card in this position. Now, the Devil card is a blockage card, or it is a card where we feel something has the power over us and we are helpless to change it. But it's in the resistance position, so you're releasing it. You're saying goodbye to all those things that may have been holding you back. And we've got the 5 of Pentacles here and the 4 of Cups, which is really wonderful because they're in reverse, which basically means hope returns. There is a new direction, or there is a new option available to you that actually helps you and guides you and lets you know that you're on the right path. Okay, so now they're giving me, they won't let me put this card down because they're indicating I haven't finished yet. So they're almost saying you've endured quite a lot, a very difficult path, and things may have been, you may have been feeling like you've been struggling, my beautiful Taurians, and you may have also been feeling that, you know, a little bit alone recently. Now, there is a difference. You know, you enjoy your own company, of course, but then sometimes, especially 3 a.m. thoughts, you may be like feeling a little bit disconnected from the world, or too disconnected from the world. You may feel a little bit like reaching out to people or wanting to connect to people. So I'm not saying, I don't feel an energy of deep loneliness here, but I feel like you've been re-examining your connections with people, and you may have withdrawn in order to work out who is worthy of your time and your care and your attention, and who is not. And you're reshuffling. I feel an energy of reshuffling, because ultimately, you know, that bear is searching the sun. As you can see, we've got the sun there, and the sun is like an outline there. So it's almost like you're rediscovering your passion, your energy, your joy for life, and you may feel like something's missing. So you've gone deep within to find out what that thing is, because as you can see, the sun's imprint is there. So I feel like you've gone inwards to look for happiness, or you realize happiness is from within, but still you may feel something is a little bit missing, or a little bit out of balance in your life at the moment. That's all about to change. We do have the Wheel of Fortune energy, which means there's a turning point for you, and it's a really positive one. Sometimes we're on the up in life and sometimes we're not. This is a month where you are actually defying the planetary alignment energy and actually moving towards success, moving towards your destiny. And this is a card of real good luck. Okay, so some good karma is headed your way, and it's connected to this news. So I feel like your spirits are going to be really revitalized and charged. I feel like you're going to be charged energetically this month in order to move forward. The 6 of Wands is a card of victory, success, great news. It's about you stepping into the spotlight. Now that really connects to this Leo energy. We're in Leo season. So with that new moon on the 20th of July, and you'll feel that energy, as I said, right up until the 12th of August. It's your time to shine. It's your time to stand out in your career, in your endeavors, your partnerships, your friendships. If you've been feeling like you've been hiding in the shadows, working away, I feel now is the time to be sort of recognized for all you do and appreciated for what you do as well. So this Six of Wands, I mean, some of you may even win an award, or you may triumph over some sort of struggle that you've been going through. This is a card of accomplishment, okay? So really positive energy here. It's about stepping into the limelight and actually being an influencer. This good luck that's come your way, you've actually influenced this. You've worked really hard towards this. So this is something you've earned, and it's almost like you're being given a gold star by the universe for all of your hard work and your devotion to whatever it is that you've devoted your life to. This is a card also of renewal. You're contributing to your highest good in your own unique way. And I feel like you remain aware of your shadow side, but I feel like you're trying to be more positive or more optimistic about the world at large, okay? The more we try to see the beauty in the world, we actually help amplify the vibrations in order to call that into being, okay? Because the world is a very tumultuous and fearful place at some times, okay? And it can feel so amplified. So I feel like maybe you've gone off grid, or you've disconnected from major like news sources or social media outlets and things like that, so you can really recharge and get a sense of yourself. Because I feel like there's this energy of knowing thyself energy coming through, and I feel like you're focusing on your goals, your targets, and that sort of, I feel like you're recharged in terms of ambition. You've got your eye on the prize, and as I said, there's a turning point in August for you where there's some really great news that heads in your way, and it's actually in the first half of the month, okay, which is so unusual because of the planetary alignment. But Taurus, you are defying that energy. Now, we've got the resistance position, so we've got the Devil card. If a Devil card ever shows up in my reading, I want it to be in this position because it's like it's in the reverse. So you're releasing any roadblocks. You've got the big thumbs up from the universe to move ahead, and I feel like any drama, any sort of negativity, obsession, anything that's been holding you back, or you felt helpless to change and it was bonded to you, you are releasing it. So for example, you may be implementing healthcare routines, healthier boundaries, better diet, exercise routine, that sort of thing. You're releasing anything toxic or negative in your space. So some of you, for example, may get some really great news and decide to leave a toxic workspace if you're currently in a job. If you're not in a job right now and you're feeling like the market is really saturated and you're finding it difficult to find an opportunity, I feel like you do one of two things. Well, I feel like there's an opportunity headed towards you, but I also feel like you may have a side hustle here where you set something up, because they're showing me how talented and how good you are, how gifted you are at what you do, okay? I mean, Taurus, you're coming into your own at the end of the month with that Empress energy. This is all about creativity, being, really productive in a really positive way, and procrastination, things like that are all being left behind. You're going to get this boost of energy where you are like moving forward, moving ahead, okay? So even toxic relationships or friendships, I feel like you're slowly phasing those out. And I feel like you've been feeling pretty fed up recently with the sense of lack, or with that sense of like not having what it is that you're hoping to achieve. Because we've got the Five of Pentacles here. As you can see, this is someone who is wanting, needing, but it's in the reverse. So this indicates whatever it is you've been wanting, or whatever you feel like you've been lacking, that missing piece, is going to show up in August for you, okay? So this is a card of new hope, hope returning. It's also a card of recovery. So if you've been going through, for example, if you've been unwell, or you had a procedure or something like that, and you've been feeling like under the weather, they're showing that you are recovering. Take the time that is necessary. You don't want to rush this, okay? Now, the Four of Cups is also in the reverse. So, things like boredom, or feeling like something's missing, or disenchanted with the world, where you're feeling everything is like oversaturated and you felt like this sense of discouragement, all going to change. That roadblock is being taken out of your way, and I feel like you're moving forward with leaps and bounds. The Four of Cups indicates that there is a new direction or a new option available to you, and there's a surprise gift from the universe. You're going to feel a little bit more fulfilled, whereas before you may have been feeling a little bit lackluster. And some of you who are looking for a job, for example, or you've been feeling like you've been working in a very toxic environment where you've hit a glass ceiling when it comes to finances and you feel like you want to branch out and make more money. I see you maybe you've already put out your resume or you've been thinking about it. Those two cards tell me that there is a new opportunity headed your way that is going to allow you to move into a new arena. Because we got the Fool card here, that's a new start or a leap of faith. And it is a much more healthier environment for your workspace and for your mind and for your bank account. Because I see you financially bossing up, okay? In the month of August, making some really shrewd moves where before you may have been worrying about money, but I feel you're going to be really savvy with your finances, and actually there'll be more at the end of the month, okay? Now, with the Empress card, there's an energy here of creativity, of like really, how can I put this? You being really gifted and using those gifts to perhaps make a business, because we've got the Emperor here as well. If I'm just applying this to your situation, my beautiful Taurus, this can be that you are capitalizing on your gifts and you're being really savvy, thinking of the future and setting up like your own business, being an entrepreneur, using your talents to be a business person, and doing something that you love doing, but also having that wonderful business head of yours on. Excuse me. Now, if you're single and you're looking for a partnership, there's definitely divine union headed your way. I feel like you get a surprise invitation to something, and you think about not going to this thing, whatever this thing is, but I feel actually you, I mean, it may be a feminine energy that invites you to this event. Doesn't have to be, but I'm just getting this energy that you're being invited to something and you go to this place, but you didn't want to go, okay? I feel like you may have thought, should I go? Or you may have like, I feel like you eventually go, you decide to go, and I feel like you meet this person. At first, you may think this person is interested or involved with somebody else, but that's not true at all. I feel like there's one person who really likes this person, and they're doing everything to get this person's attention, but you stand out from the crowd, my beautiful Taurians, and this person's only got eyes for you, okay? So whenever you go to this event, and you're in this event and you think, oh, that person's really cool, I'm vibing with that person, but who's that person? That's maybe they're together, or maybe this person has feelings for this person. No, this person has got their eyes on you. So just be aware of that, okay? Now, I feel like, yes, they're saying a very productive month in a very positive way. You're strategizing, you're analyzing what needs to be done. I mean, your fourth house is activated, of course, so that's about your duties, you know, all things domestic, you know, you're paying your bills on time, you're reshuffling your money to make sure it works. Some of you may actually be saving. I see you actually saving a lot of money. That's what I see for the end of the month, more money than perhaps than usual. And what I feel more from this card is that you are knowing your worth, that you are deciding that actually, if this doesn't make me happy, I'm not entertaining this energy. If this person doesn't like give back in terms of their energy, then I'm not connecting to that. If it doesn't feel good, you deserve better. That's what I'm feeling from this card, okay? This is your card, so I feel like Taurus, I mean, it's a Taurus Libra card, so I feel like you're really coming into your own, and I feel like you're nurturing yourself. As I said, better healthcare routines. This is also a card of comfort, joy, beauty, seeing the beauty in life. And some of you, as I said, you will be thinking about moving to the country, or, you know, or somewhere rural, or you may be actually thinking about spending some time, maybe even a trip to somewhere where it's a little bit more peaceful. That's what I'm getting here for this. Also, this is a card of prosperity, okay? Prosperity and productivity, but in a way where you enjoy what you're doing. Sometimes we have days where we're like, oh, I gotta do that thing. Ugh, I can't even be bothered to do that thing. And then the next day we're like, on it. I've done that thing, that one, and you've done so much. That's what August is gonna feel like, but you're gonna be energized because of it, okay? Now, Also, with the Empress energy, I have to acknowledge that if you're in a solitary energy and you are going to meet someone by surprise and be messaging with this person, I would be careful if you don't want to have, if you don't want to get pregnant, for example, because the Empress card, you've gone through the Hermit straight to the Empress. So this could be, you know, you meeting someone and it's very passionate and it's very sensual. I mean, we all get carried away by that wonderful human passion, and then all of a sudden it's like, boom. So if you want to get pregnant, of course, then, you know, hey, this could be a very productive month for you in that sense. But I feel this is like, if you do not want to, because the Devil card can be also a very tempting card, temptation, let passions run away with you, that sort of thing, without thinking about the consequences. So I would be a little bit mindful of that. Okay. Now the Emperor energy. The Emperor is all about strategy. It is also about success. So I feel, Taurus, you are stepping into your own. Very successful month for you. A lot of abundance. But as I said, your hard work, you're the sort of person, you make your own luck. That's what I feel here. You're the sort of person that's like, yeah, I believe in fate. Yeah, I believe in luck. But I also believe in making my own luck. So I feel here there's a very important sentence that's coming up in the water. Don't put your dreams in another person's hands. Very important sentence. Don't put your dreams in another person's hands. So I feel like you are really hands-on with your own projects, and I feel like you've got a strategy, a winning strategy that puts you into a brilliant position, like a boss position. Natural born leader, my beautiful Taurians. So I feel like you've got a lot of power. You were born to lead because you are so dependable. You're grounded. You're passionate. You're loyal. You've got really good business ideas, and you know you're steady. Okay, you're determined, you have a lot of commitment, and you're hardworking. Your hard work will pay off, but it doesn't always have to be hard work. So I feel like as we move towards the end of the month, it's going to be a little bit easier on you, okay? Also, the Emperor is a protector. So I feel like you're protecting, I feel like you're protecting a couple of things, actually. I feel like you're protecting your finances by making sure they're in establishments that you trust, making sure that, you know, you're not overspending. But I also see you protecting your energy, where you are trying to find some sort of balance between work and play, because you don't want to be all work, work, work. But whatever sort of industry you work in, I feel like people are noticing you, okay? The Six of Wands is to stand out, is to shine, is to allow yourself to be seen. You're influencing your circumstances with your inner power, so be aware of that. Also, very attractive. My guys are pointing at the Emperor saying attractive, attractive, attractive. Male or female, not a gender specific reading. It's about the energy. You are going to turn heads in this month, okay? You turn heads a lot, you don't even notice it. That's throughout the whole of the year. But you're going to start to really notice it, even when you look in the mirror, okay? And this is not about ego. You're going to be like, oh, I'm looking really, you're actually sort of glowing, as it were, this month. You know, the cool kids call it a glow up. They probably don't call it that anymore. I'm probably so behind with the times. But, you know, that's the energy that I'm getting here. But I feel with this card, this is also about some of you are going to step into a leadership position, perhaps raise, promotion, or some sort of new job that gives you a higher status with more money and responsibility. So I do feel that, you know, your fourth house weighs heavy on you. Well, actually, everything has been weighing heavy on you, my beautiful Taurians. I feel this energy of responsibility, but I feel like you're going to enjoy yourself a little bit more in August and have a little bit more fun. But I feel like sometimes when you're working and you feel like you've got to focus on a project, and you decide to have fun, especially if you work for yourself, you may feel a little bit like anxious that you're not working. Especially, it's like sometimes it's hard to turn off. But if you work for a company or a position where, you know, you can afford the luxury of turning your mind off and going out and having fun, absolutely embrace that in the month of August, okay? So some of you may be setting up your own business, becoming an entrepreneur, very creative endeavor. Use your gifts, because there's something here that you haven't tapped into just yet, and your guides are saying this is something that could be very, very lucrative, but it's more about your self-worth. So if you are in a position right now where you're feeling, you know what, people don't appreciate me, or I deserve more money for what I do, I see you getting a new opportunity out of the blue, and it's sort of enhancing your work-life experience, but also your bank account, okay, and your status. We've got the Fool card here, so this is a reminder to have play, to have fun, be open-hearted, but also it is a card of you sort of trusting and having faith that all will be well and exploring your options. The Fool card is a curious card, a lot of curiosity, fresh hope, arriving, taking chances, opening up yourself to a new path. So I definitely feel like there's a new journey ahead, a beginning of an adventure. I mean, some of you may actually get some sort of creative award, or you end a project that gives you some freedom for a while before you get, you get serious again about work. So some of you may actually take a calculated risk in your business or in your love life. For example, you may actually, maybe you're shy and you're at an event and all of a sudden you start talking to somebody because they're actually giving me an energy, and my friend is actually a Taurus. And they're showing me my friend on the train. Now, this is many, many years ago, maybe like 8 years ago, okay? And my friend had just gone through a divorce, and she was on the train, and she is super shy when it comes to love, okay? In career, she's like, well, you're represented by the bull, Taurus, and in career, nobody messes with her. So, and she's really awesome at what she does. So, but when it comes to love, it's like shut down. So she was on the train one day just going to work, and she saw this person, and she was like, oh, that person's like looking at me, and there was like a connection, and she was like, I don't know what to do with this. So she came in, she told me about it, and I was like, oh wow, next time you should speak to that person. And she was like, I can't do that. So anyway, she was on the train the next day and saw that person again, and she was like, she was standing there, and she said she just got this feeling over her of like it wasn't her anymore. And all of a sudden, these words came out of her mouth: hi, how's your day going? And she was like, I didn't say that. She was really like, oh my gosh, I didn't. So she was like, where did that come from? And he was like, yeah, I'm having a great day actually. And they struck up a conversation on the train. They're still together. They got together. It's incredible. So I feel like sometimes you may actually surprise yourself and come out of your comfort zone and like take a risk in some area of your life, which you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that happened, but it did happen, and it really is rewarding. Okay, so I don't know why they wanted me to show you that, but they did. Also, they're giving me a number in the water right now, 0909. Whenever you see that, please look up the meaning for it, because they want you to be aware there is a message from your guardian with you with 0909. Okay. But I also see you coming into some sort of balance with that number as well. There's really great news. They really want you to be aware. There's such good news headed your way in August that will change everything and make you feel like revitalized. Now, with the Fool card, as I put it down, they're also showing me an image of a Polaroid picture, Polaroid photograph. Okay, now Polaroid, for those of you that don't know, because it's very old school, it's like a photo that has been taken. It's instant, and it comes in like a little frame. Okay, an instant little frame, instant camera. Back in the day, where you couldn't like re-edit stuff and say, oh, I don't like this angle, and Polaroid picture. I love them. They're just showing me one in the water. So this may be something that's relevant to you. I mean, you may be listening to this reading, and you can see a Polaroid picture as you're listening to this reading, or you're going to find a Polaroid picture in your walking day or wherever in the next 4 to 5 weeks. It can symbolize a memory or a snapshot in time, but I just feel more that it's a signifier for you that a change is coming, and also a positive change is coming from a challenging situation is what they're showing me. Okay, we got the Nine of Swords. Now, Nine of Swords is sleepless nights, or anxiety. If you've been feeling recently that you can't sleep, it's very important to, I would say, make your home space light and technology free, or make, not your home space, your bedroom space. I would say put your phones and your laptops and things away from the bed space, but they're just showing me like Nine of Swords energy. So I just need to pull a card on this one, because it can mean that there's been difficulty to make a new start or save for a new start, and you may be worried about that. But it's all going to work in divine timing. You have to be aware that divine timing is in play. Also, we've got a Queen of Pentacles here. So we've got an Empress, and we've got a Emperor here. We've got a Fool card, and we've got the Nine of Swords and a Queen of Pentacles. So we've got 3 energies here. So there may be a little bit worry, as I said, about a third person or a third party. If you're in business with somebody and you're a little bit concerned about this person, I'll pull a card on it. If you're in a relationship with someone and you're a little bit concerned about a third party, I'll pull a card on that too. But I feel with the Fool card that have faith that all is okay. So I will just pull a card on that. Can you please clarify the Nine of Swords for my beautiful Taurians? Seven of Pentacles. Okay, Seven of Pentacles is all about your hard work, but it's also about opening up to a new strategy. So for example, if you're in business or you haven't, you may be wondering whether you should partner up with somebody to lighten the load. But with this card, this is about you reflecting on your progress. And sometimes when we feel like we're not where we thought we would be or where we wanted to be, we start to get a bit of anxiety, feeling like we'll never be where we want to be. And that's not the case at all, okay? You can look back right now where you're at and look back to 10 years ago, maybe 15 years ago or longer if you're older enough to do that. And you can see how much progress you've actually made, because we tend to look ahead for new goals. Even when we accomplish something, we're on to the next. Don't forget how far you've come and be proud of that. Now, this is in terms of business, in terms of love, but most importantly, this is in terms of personal growth, okay? It is difficult to go through the inner work. With the Seven of Pentacles, though, you're asking the bigger question. Is this worth it? Is this worth my time? The energy that I put in and what I get out of stuff, is it worth it? So this is a card of you having a lot of patience and working hard towards success. But if you're working really hard for little reward, I feel like you're shaking things up and you may be implementing some sort of new change. And because like energetically the world is a little bit uncertain right now, you may be worried about the changes that you're making. Everything's going to work in your favor. I feel like your strategy, your plan, because Taurus, you don't do anything without a plan, okay? And we got the Queen of Pentacles there, which is a Virgo energy, Earth energy, which is stability in the home space, looking after your family. Can you please clarify if my beautiful Taurians are in a business or company, there's a third party that they worry about? Can you please show me that energy? Page of Swords, keep an eye on it, dig a little bit deeper. You'll find the truth. But I feel, I'm going to go one more. I feel like right now you're curious about this person, what they're up to perhaps. They may also feel like they're being watched, so they're acting really weird. The Chariot card is like they're not going anywhere. But I feel like, with this card, I feel if there's doubt there, I mean, I would act upon it, or I would have a conversation at least. But I feel this may be about a loss of control as well, or this person pushes your buttons in a really negative way. Remember the planetary alignment. Use your energy to uplift yourself rather than get angry, okay? I'm just going to do one more on that. Ace of Pentacles. Now I see a new opportunity coming on in here, something that's more fulfilling for you, to be honest. This could also be that I feel like you're going to be successful no matter what, okay? I feel also that there is an opportunity that will take your mind off this, and it really, I don't see it being something negative, this person. Now also, I'm going to check within relationships if there's someone worried about Ace of Swords. We got Ace of Swords in the reverse, High Priestess. Use your intuition. Something you're not talking about with this person. You're feeling a little bit stuck. Can you show me an outcome energy for my beautiful Taurians? Can you show me an outcome energy for this? Five of Pentacles. Worry. So it's basically like you're going to feel stuck. If your intuition is telling you something's off and you're feeling really stuck and feeling left out in the cold, you must have a conversation about it, because if you just leave it to fester, it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. It's better to rip off the Band-Aid and find out now Is there anything to be worried about? Okay, the Empress in reverse. So I feel the Empress in reverse is you're disconnecting from this because you're feeling guarded. But I mean, I would take this, if this was my reading, I would take this as there's no threat to your relationship, okay? Because the Empress in the reverse is, it's like there's no other counterpart, there's no other person, there's only two people here. And the Seven of Wands is like you have a love that endures, or you have a passion that endures. You are above the competition if there is competition. As I said, if you're going to a party and you're single and you're looking for love, there's this energy of a third party energy where you may feel like they're the ones that the person you've got your eye on wants, and it's not true at all. They want you. So I keep getting this energy of this person wanting you. You stand out from the crowd. You are above the competition, that sort of energy, okay? And finally, we got the Queen of Pentacles. So being really resourceful about your money. This is a card of being really practical, grounded, and, you know, sort of like you being committed to your goals and dreams and to all the challenges that you face. But I feel like this is about things getting easier for you, okay? This is a card of abundance and conservation. So this is money coming towards you and you saving it. It's a card of you focusing on the home life, living a life of comfort, building upon your wealth, and protecting what you've already got. So I keep getting this energy as well. A lot of you, if you've got children, I feel like you may be connecting on a deeper level to your children. You're an awesome parent is what they're giving me. You really are an awesome parent, whether there's two of you or whether there's one of you. You're doing such a great job, and actually your children really admire you. They don't say it, is what they're showing me. Sometimes they can be a little bit difficult, but they're actually showing me this, that they admire you, okay? Also with the Queen of Pentacles, I get this energy of some of you trying really hard to set up a business where you can work from home. If this is something that you're trying to accomplish, it's going to be very, very successful. Some of you may already be working from home, and you may be sort of working really hard but yearning to connect to new people or yearning to connect to other people, and I feel like you will connect to other people if you've been feeling a little bit lonely. But I see you being very successful despite the planetary alignments. I see you having a lot more energy, a boost. Things are turning for the positive. Any feeling of lack or any feeling of boredom or feeling unfulfilled or that missing piece, it will be rediscovered in the month of August, okay? Thanks so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurians? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see? Can you please guide my beautiful Taurians? Now, right now, they're showing me a squirrel. Squirrels are very playful. Squirrels are also, you know, they dart all over the place. They're very resourceful. They're always squirreling away their little nuts. So for a rainy day, that sort of thing, for winter, for when they're hibernating. So my guide said, you forgot to say it. You forgot to say it. So either there's something you forgot to say, and you're like, oh, I better say that thing because I forgot to say it. They want 4, so I'm just going to go. Or I have a feeling that they're trying to say that with the Fool card is all about a leap of faith. And I feel like they're trying to say, I didn't say it. But there's the leap of faith there just to remind me. So perhaps they're talking to me that yes, they said to me. Okay. So we've also got Celebrate Differences. 4, yes. So the first card here, oh, we got a little bit of energy joining. I hope you saw that in the candle. Clear out the old. So that's definitely what you're doing. Clearing out the old makes way and makes space for the new. They're also indicating that you will see an image of a keyhole. Now, an image of a keyhole, I mean, we could look at a door and see a keyhole. It's not that. They're showing me it's an image of a keyhole. It may be a piece of art that looks like a keyhole, or it could be they're showing me the image of a keyhole like that is a symbol for you over the next couple of weeks. I don't know if you heard that little knock there on my, oh. So, oh, it keeps going. I'm loving that. Normally I get 2 knocks every time my guides are ready to channel. So then I do your readings, of course. And I get 2 like solid, like it's time on this particular chair, in fact, and that little sound as well that happens at the same time. But my guides are making themselves aware for you in this moment, which is so unusual. But anyway, that's the noise I hear every time they want me to channel. So, and I'm doing it right now. So I'm not really sure why they're actually doing it now, because I'm currently doing it. So maybe it's for one of you out there. So yeah, I'll connect with my guys later because I'm channeling for you, but I connect in silence and see if I can get an answer to that. Okay, but a keyhole is very, very important. Maybe it relates to work or you channeling a message. So when you see this keyhole, perhaps there's a message, or when you see an image of a keyhole over the next 4 to 5 weeks, there is a message. Use your intuition. Whatever you're thinking of in that moment, there is a positive energy about it. See the positive side of it, okay? Okay, thanks so much. I'm sure grateful. They're showing me Stonehenge. A positive spiritual experience with regards to this keyhole. So perhaps there's like some knowledge that comes your way, or you're only privy to a little piece of knowledge before everybody else. Something you cannot see will be revealed. Oh wow, this is such an intense card. My guides are really pointing at the key actually is hanging here from the blindfold. Something you cannot see comes to light, or something you've been looking for in the darkness comes to light. There is a positive shift, a spiritual. It's almost like you're going to have a really intense, profound spiritual experience in the next 4 to 5 weeks that unlocks something for you and makes something really clear. Now we've got a leap of faith. Okay, as you can see, this figure is taking a leap of faith, and below her or him, could be feminine energy, doesn't matter, male or female, not a gender specific reading. We've got a web, a spider's web. Now spider's webs tend to connect to dreams being realized on the physical plane. So this, whenever you see a dream catcher, it is, in the style of a spider's web. It's also good luck. Spider's web is good luck. So take a leap of faith. Number 22, when you reduce it, 2 plus 2 is 4, the Emperor energy. So I feel like you're going to make a calculated risk, take some sort of leap of faith in some area of your life, and it's going to be very successful, and it brings good luck. You've got the Wheel of Fortune and a spider's web, so it's really important. So a wonderful change occurs. Heighten your vitality. So that's come up definitely in the reading there. So you're actually going to get more energy. It's number 49. So which when you reduce it, 9 plus 4, of course, is 13. So this is about change, a change in your energy that helps affect your world and the way that you interact with people. So you're going to feel a lot more energy to do things. It's a lot more productive energy. So they're just giving me something. One moment, please. They're showing me a kite. Now, either this means you're going to feel like you're flying like a kite, or you're going to feel freedom, or you're going to see a kite. Over the next 4 to 5 weeks, there's an image of a kite, okay? They're showing me elevation for you. Elevation, fun, and freedom. So that's what I'm getting there for you. And also, number 3, celebrate differences. So it's wonderful that every human is uniquely different, because that makes the world an interesting place, and we can all learn from each other and absorb each other's energy and really elevate together. Number 3 is, of course, a celebratory energy. It's also the Empress energy. So celebrating differences. We've got a dolphin there, which is all about having fun, but it's about being open to other people's thought processes. Let me get that right again, thought processes and ideas, but also recognizing that sometimes people have a different way of doing things, and although it may push your buttons, and especially since the planetary alignment is going to make us all feel a little bit like edgy, it's about letting bygones be bygones and saying, will this matter in 5 years' time? And if the answer is no, then don't touch it. Manage how you care about the petty little things in life. It's so important, okay? Use that energy for enhancing yourself and uplifting yourself and achieving things for yourself. Much better spent energy. I'm just going to get some final cards before we close the reading. We've got Tiger. They want me to go 3 on this, okay? We've got Dragonfly. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Grand Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurians? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see? We've got White Stag Protector. So it's definitely an energy of protection going on in your reading for this month. It says Tiger, and this is the year of the tiger. Fire. I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold. I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. You do not walk alone. You're going to be super energized, feel that inner power, but also you are being guided. Remember, Fortune's wheel is there. Destiny is intervening, but also your guides walk with you and guide you to where you need to go. Also, we got Dragonfly Magic. These may also be symbols, just to let you know, that you may see over the next 4 to 5 weeks. Although the squirrel one is the most important one, is what they're showing me. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. These are messages for you to remember, okay? There is a magic about you, my beautiful Taurus. And of course, if you see these two cards, if you're looking for love or partnership is important to you in the month of August, as you can see, we've got the 2 dragonflies there and 2 tigers, both together in union. So if you're looking for love, there's definitely the potential to find a counterpart. And we've got White Stag Protector. You are an old soul. Ain't that the truth? Your best friend is nature. So I see you, as I said, getting out to nature, or maybe thinking about relocating to nature or saving for that. Use your intuition to take you to where you want to go. Awaken to the powerful force within you. You are meant to create blessings with your magic. Okay, you are the creator. That 6 of Wands tells me that you're really good at what you do. You're very talented with that Empress energy as well, very productive, and you're whatever you're fighting for, or whatever it is that you are battling away to achieve in life, you will be successful. Okay, I'm just going to go and get a trinket before we close. Thank you so much. Oh wow. Okay, so we've got the Tree of Life here. So the Tree of Life is all about knowledge, planting roots, but also getting out into nature. Okay, so very important energy. Also, we put ourselves on the Tree of Life in order to see things from a new perspective, in order to change our wisdom, absorb more knowledge, okay? But also to sort of surrender to the journey of life. You're putting an end to old ways and releasing any restrictions that have been holding you back. And now it's time to embrace something new. They want me to put it on the Fool card, so I'll pop it right there. We've also got peace. So we had that 9 of Swords there. So you will overcome that. There will be peace of mind. You will be sleeping better in the month of August, especially as we leave August into September, just so you're aware. But better sleep patterns, better peace of mind. They want me to put that on the Queen of Pentacles. So if you've been worried about money, know that there will be more and that you'll be able to save. And your strategizing, your plans will actually enhance how you deal with money. But Taurus, I don't ever feel like you've got a problem with strategizing with finances. You tend to be naturally very good at that sort of thing. We've also got the seahorse. Now seahorses, they partner up for life. It tends to indicate soulmate energy. So if you are looking for love, there's definitely an opportunity to meet somebody new here, especially at an event that you are going to be invited to. If you are already in a relationship, know that this person is your soulmate, okay? This can also be about your emotions, going deep on your emotions, being a little bit more sensitive than usual in the month of August. And now they gave me this fact the other day, which is like seahorses' eyes, they act independently of each other, which I found fascinating, okay? So it's about keeping your eyes peeled, I guess, seeing everything. You know, when you're like multitasking and that sort of thing, I feel like that's the energy that they're trying to give me for you, that you're going to be very productive. You're going to keep all your eyes on the prize. You're going to be just doing, and you're going to feel really energized doing it, okay? So they actually want me to put this on the Empress card. So I'll leave it there. I hope something resonated in that reading for you, my beautiful Taurians. If it does, please like and subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very, very important for me too. And whilst there is energy of you focusing on family, the home space, and you know, perhaps even a partnership, whether it's business related or whether it is love related or even friendship related, I feel the main energy is you are focusing on you. You're making sure that you only surround yourself with good people or good energy. You are taking better care of yourself, and I feel like you are actually focused on a lot of personal growth in this month. So it's so important. Thank you so much, my beautiful Taurians. Love and light.